Welcome back to the channel, bro. Listen, today we're gonna be reacting to another video from Far From Average. You know what I'm saying? Change how girls view you forever. Change how girls view you forever. All right. Let's get into the video, bro. Like, listen, but that will happen if you have a girl and you know she don't talk to her friends or somebody she met in the store. Don't be mad. It's like, I mean, what you gonna tell? Oh, don't talk to him. Like, cool, come on. Like, you're not a kid, right? And I see, tell you what I see on the internet, right? Where like I see like a girl, like a guy's girl, right? His girlfriend like another guy's photo, and he get mad. I'm like, bro, like what? Over just a like? Like, she didn't comment, not just a like. Like, come on, bro. Come on, grow up, dog. You're not a kid, bro. Exactly. See, that's overthinking. That's too much overthinking, brother. Who is she? Would she cheat on me? Would she do this, that? You're overthinking too much, brother. Focus on what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? You letting that simple problem that's probably not even taking place affect your whole day. You know what I mean? Then you get anxiety over that. Don't do that, brother. Cool down. Never. Facts. You see, that's a part of life, right? That's just how it is. Okay, listen, the same way she find you attractive, brother, she find another guy attractive. That don't mean she gonna sleep with him, right? That don't mean she gonna sleep with him. It's like, okay, tell you what, I'm not the only guy she find attractive, and that's okay, right? That's okay. So don't get mad over that and say, oh, she's gonna cheat, do this, that. No, brother. That's life. Just like the same way you might see another girl and you find her attractive. That don't mean you're gonna leave her for your girlfriend or your wife. Simple. You see, now that's you wearing a mask. That's you being a clown. Put on a costume. Put on an act for her. And she'll like me. No, brother. Cool down, bro. Trying to force the girl to like you just by being somebody else. Right? You're trying to be somebody to show her that, oh, yes, yeah, you should like me. because I'm that guy. I'm really not that guy, but you know, in that moment, I'm gonna show you I'm that guy. No, be yourself, but never put on an act for nobody. And that's not even towards like just getting girls. It's just like in general, right? Not just because new people come around, or you start treating your friends like like dirt. Don't do that. Or you start acting different. You start talking different. No, talk the same, act the same. And tell you what, that's what doing that will make people respect you even more. You're being yourself. You're genuinely being yourself. You're not putting on an act.
But only in the beginning. Because you all know the saying, if you act like a celebrity, girls will act like your fans. But at some point, or sooner rather than later, the real you must shine through.
For sure.
The thing that girls love most about a guy is actually his rough edges. And paradoxically, I know everything with girls is a freaking paradox. But paradoxically, it's your little flaws that make you charming and appealing to people. Far too often, guys think that girls want the perfect man, and even though their dating profile might try to convince you otherwise, the perfect man is not what they actually want. When we try to constantly hide our flaws, it really comes from a place of weakness and a place of insecurity.
Exactly.
And these are easily the two most unattractive traits that a man can display. So when we embrace our flaws, instead of trying to hide them, these things actually end up becoming our strength and our confidence. So when we stop trying to hide our flaws and try to be perfect all the time, girls will never look.
I'll tell you what, I mean, the reason why that stuff probably happened, because in movies that's all they show you. Read the book, that's all they show you. Like life is so perfect. They live happily ever after. Stop. Some BS, but life is not that that good. There will be bumps in the road, and that's okay. If you're like, oh, I'm gonna get this one girl, and we're gonna get married, and we're gonna spend the whole rest of our life together. Shut up. Come on, dog.
The same, but in a good way. Now, next up is the third and easily the most important thing that you are about to hear in this video. Now, think back to one of the most embarrassing moments that you have had in your life, and chances are these things or this thing happened while you were trying to impress somebody.
Right.
Now, try to imagine a world where you have an entire ocean of fish, and every fish in that ocean is trying to proclaim to the ocean just how cool and important it is. Men have gone to unimaginable lengths in an attempt to impress the girls that they like. And not to make light of a really tragic event that happened recently, a man actually drowned after diving into a pool and proposing to his girlfriend through a glass window at the bottom of the pool.
You serious? I have no idea that took place. But what? Yeah, but he done bad, though. Rest in peace to him, but
And the man was able to propose to her, but before she could say yes, he never actually made it to the surface.
nah, you see.
What this illustrates is
See that's overdoing it, brother. Just keep it simple. You wanna propose to alright. You don't gotta go underwater. Like, you're doing too much. Cool down, brother.
the things that we as men are capable of doing to impress a girl really has no limits at all. But it should. You see, as humans, we all want people to think highly of us, and it's totally natural to want to make a good impression. But when you take it too far,
Nah, but you see, nothing wrong with making a good impression. But yo, if it's gonna affect you, right, so bad that where you die from it, no, it shouldn't be. Right? You should not tell you what. Listen, like I tell you, be yourself, brother. I mean, be yourself. Don't try to be that guy or that guy. No. Like stop. Like, look how the young man he just lost his life just because he trying to propose to his girl. And like he went to the extreme with that. Like, don't do that, brother. You're gonna marry the girl, all right, just propose right there. Why are you going under the water trying to propose to her? What is this? Like,
when you're only trying to impress people because you're insecure and you want people, or more specifically girls, to like you, that's when you've gone just a little bit too far. Nobody likes the guy who tries to humble brag about money or some other material thing that he has, if you ever find yourself doing or saying something that's completely ridiculous by your own standards just to impress a girl, just stop. And when you stop trying to impress other people all the time, you will paradoxically change how girls view you forever, but in a good way. Now, next up is the fourth and the final point, and this one is, you guessed it, the most important one to understand. Now, think back to a time when you came across that one girl who wasn't afraid to call you out on your BS. Or the girl who, when you were at your lowest point in life and had no confidence, had absolutely no problem giving you one straight to the jaw. This is the girl who, after meeting her, immediately called attention to your enormous nose and laughed at how big and ugly it is. Basically gave you the mental equivalent of a huge slap across the face. In this situation, and there will be times in life where people will say some awful things to us, and if a girl is unconsciously testing your confidence or your strength, as they often do, the last thing that you want to do is get genuinely offended. Many guys, especially in today's world, are so quick to get offended at the tiniest little insult,
Right.
but life is too short to get offended. Choosing to not get offended is one of the easiest ways to change how girls view you forever, because when you don't get offended easily, you demonstrate to people that you have confidence and that you have value. And you show people that you are not somebody who is easily shaken. So many guys out there feel like they are completely invisible more today than ever before. And these are some simple changes that you can make yourself to change how girls view you
Right.
forever. And with that said, until next time, thank you so much for watching.
Bingo. Yo, that's the end of the video, bro. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.